Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Today is day 91. It is Tuesday, April the 1st, 2014. Happy April Fool's Day to you out there. And hopefully you don't pull too many weird tricks and that sort of a thing. I remember one year at the Fun Factor, I took the arrows of the DDR pads that we had, Step Mania, okay, and moved them all over the place. So the people that had to look down while they're dancing, yeah, that's my version of revelry. Anyway, it was a 5-step machine, so instead of having it up, down, side, side, it was the diagonals and in the middle. And that's what I learned on, and that's what I enjoyed best. I'm not good at the 4-step one by any means whatsoever. Anyway, I wanted to wish a happy birthday to General Hospital, which turns 51 years old today. Yes, hard to believe. It is not the longest running soap opera by any means, although right now, of the 4 that are remaining, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful, and Young and the Restless, it is the oldest. But that honor goes to Guiding Light, which was 72 or 73 when it went off the air. I would not want to be the executive that pulled the plug on that show. But seriously, Guiding Light started on the radio, and I was so sad to see that one leave. I never watched it, but really, like, that's a piece of history. So, shame on you for pulling the plug. Shame on Brian Franz for pulling the plug on All My Children and One Life to Live as well. Shame. Terrible, terrible people. And whoever decided that Passions should take over another world's time slot, what the hell was with that? Anyway, on General Hospital, from what I understand, they are doing a really neat thing. There's 2 characters, Carly and Sunny. Okay, now they've been on there for a while. Sunny's the head of the mob on General Hospital, which is taking over the General Hospital. But anyway, and Carly has been played by 4 different actresses. But Maurice Bernard, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name properly, has always played Sunny. So they're going to have 3 of the actresses, 3 of the 4, because one of them wasn't really in it for too long. It wasn't too popular. But Sarah Joy Brown, who was also on VR Troopers. Yeah. Shows how old I am. I remember that. And she was the first one, and then Tamara Braun, and then Jennifer Bransford or something, or she's not going to be in it, and Laura Wright, who's been playing her Carly the longest now for quite a few years. And from what I understand, and I love this, they're going to be showing some flashbacks of times during Carly and Sunny's relationship. So it'll be a present-day scene, and it'll be Laura Wright's Carly with Maurice Bernard. They'll be talking, it'll go to a flashback. It'll flash back to the present. And if it's a flashback scene that featured Sarah Joy Brown as Carly, they'll come back to the present, and that'll be the actress that's there playing Carly. They'll go to another flashback, say it's Tamara Braun. They'll come back to the present, it'll be her that's going to be playing Carly, and so on again. If it's Laura Wright in a flashback, boom, it's going to be Laura Wright right there. If that is what they do, that is wonderful. I love little things, little nods that soaps do, and I just think it's great. It's very similar to One Life to Live, when they kind of did the same thing when they had an Asian actress originally for a role of Blair, and then they had a white Southern Belle girl. I think I mentioned this before, but it's wonderful. I love it when they do little nods like that to the audience. And Mia Korf was the name of the original actress that played Blair, and they did a shout out on One Life to Live towards the end there, where David Vickers did a movie on his life, and it came up Blair played by Mia Korf in the credits on the show on there. It was just really, really funny. So a little nod there, but I'm really weird. I watched Days of Our Lives because of the devil possession storyline from Marlena. Loved that. And then they kind of revisited it again in 2003, 2004 with the Dragon Ball on mine. Salem Slasher storyline, when everybody died and all that stuff, and they thought Marlena was possessed again because she was the alleged killer, but it wasn't actually her. It was Tony's evil twin cousin, Andre. Shh. You can watch it on YouTube. That's it for me. Have a great April Fool's Day. Please vote for me on Searchlight, music.cbc.ca. You could find Jeremy Androsov on there. Voting ends this week sometime, so I'd really appreciate that if you would vote for me. And also, I've entered some other contests for Sony International Japan, 2 of them, and I'm about to look up one about Kelowna too, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, jamata ne mina, have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll talk again soon.